Alright, what's going on, guys? Cryptic here. A little bit of a different video today. We're going to be talking about if Black Ops 6 is actually worth your $70. And mostly we're going to be talking about, like, the people that are, like, unsure about the game. Not really the people that are like, oh, I'm going to buy the game every year because it's a COD game. Because there's definitely people out there that just buy the game every year because, you know, it's the new COD game. It's the most anticipated yearly released game. But yeah, let's just get right into it. The campaign is actually pretty good. I don't really have any downsides to the campaign, honestly. If y'all remember the Cold War campaign with Adler at the end, you know, Adler shoots Bell. You don't know what the hell happens to Bell. I mean, you still kind of don't really know what happens to him, but everyone has their theories out right now, and you could go look up those videos to see what you want. But there's like a twist with Adler. You figure it out if you buy the game. You'll figure it out if you play the game. You already know. And it's a pretty interesting twist. I don't really trust the bastard still, though. They got that like little new upgrade system for the campaign. So you can upgrade different like stuff. Like you can get more money, or you can do more damage to like armored enemies. You can like get enough money to buy some multiplayer weapon skins that you can use in multiplayer, which is, you know, that's a pretty good ad. I like that, being pretty initiative with the multiplayer and being like, oh, play multiplayer. I mean, that's fine. We'll get into multiplayer later though. Yeah, they're bringing like the plating system into everything now. So like Zombies has plating, multiplayer. I don't think it has plating. They did have a score streak in Cold War where you had plates, I was pretty sure, but they don't have that in this game. But it's in the campaign, it's in Zombies, and it's in Warzone, so it's in like 3 functions. I don't know if they'll bring it back into multiplayer though. I hope they don't. Eventually in the campaign you get to go to Iraq, and Iraq is like a open world area, which it's just for that specific mission, which I thought was pretty cool. I'm happy they didn't fully take on like the Halo route that they did, and they did like full open world, because I like it. It's good to get a little taste in the COD game, but like the COD game is like so short, like it shouldn't be fully open world like that. Plus it wouldn't make sense for like storyline, I don't think, at least. But I did like it for a little section. The little section was cool. You get to do little side missions around the map, you know. You get like, if you do like SAM turrets, I think it is, there's some SAM turrets you got to go blow up, and then there's another mission where you go and you help out like a down chopper or plane, like the Delta Force or something like that. You help them out. You get a couple kill streaks you can use in the campaign on the Iraq map or the open world area. You get like a chopper gunner, which is fucking sick. And then you get like an airstrike missile, which again is just tight as fuck. I like the campaign. They did a very good job with the campaign. Like I said, there was money to get in the missions you play. You can get in every mission. You just got to search to find them. Obviously, they're like not too hidden. They're like on tables and stuff like that, but are definitely missable if you're not looking around. And you use the money, just like I said, to get upgrades for your campaign mission, or you can buy multiplayer weapon skins, which again, pretty cool. I like that idea. Get people to, you know, play the campaign because they want the Warzone stuff. There's also like calling cards and stickers and charms and a bunch of other different like challenges to do, and you get a bunch of different items from the game to go to like Warzone or multiplayer, or even Zombies, just whatever you want to rock. But that's pretty cool, you know, giving players a chance to get more items to the game from just the campaign. I like that. Good ad. Makes people want to play the campaign, I feel like, a little bit more, for like the grindy kids who like, oh, I want 100% the game. There's like a puzzle area in the hub. It's like a safe you can get. Has $1,000 in it. Go to like a piano, and you got to figure out like the chords to press on the piano, and then go down to like a water heater room, and you do like some like water heater stuff. It's pretty cool. The campaign's pretty straightforward to follow if you just pay attention. Obviously, I think it's like 8 hours. It's very short. I don't really mind that it's like 8 hours because it's a COD game. I don't really want my COD games to be like 35 hours long. That's just me though. COD is like a, you know, you play the campaign once, you enjoy it. Hopefully it's a good story, which in this aspect, it was a pretty damn good story. I do have one con for it though. The story's kind of like it kind of feels like they're trying to redo Mason's story with like brainwashing and manipulating a character, which is fine. You know, if it's not broke, don't fix it. That's my only gripe with the story. The story is still pretty good. I enjoyed the story from the start to the finish. So Case, the new character that you get to play, is, you know, he's pretty fucking cool. You know a little bit about his backstory throughout the story, but like you don't really get much. So I'm excited to see who Case is. Maybe he's Bell from Cold War, you know, for everyone who knows like about Case, you know. If you don't know, I mean, maybe you buy the game, maybe you figure it out. I wouldn't buy the game just for the campaign alone though. Like that's just an awful thing to do. Don't buy this game just for an 8-hour story campaign. If you really want to watch the story, there's people that on YouTube that'll play the campaign. Just watch the campaign. It's not worth buying it for just the story. Please don't buy the game for just the story. It is not worth it. But the story is good. But for 8 hours for a $70 purchase, don't buy the game. All right, we're going to be switching over to multiplayer now. Multiplayer, you know, this part's probably going to be short. Multiplayer is just a multiplayer, you know. The maps, I'd say not all the maps this time are like Warzone POIs. The COD devs have just gotten so lazy with map making, especially for multiplayer 6v6, that they're like, oh, let's just make the Warzone map and take small POIs from the Warzone map and plug it into pubs. And it's like, that's not what you need to do. You need to actually create a pubs map so it actually has, you know, it feels fluent, and there's 3 lanes. Everyone knows the 3 lanes of travel. You have left, middle, and right. Have the 3 lanes that people like, you know, make people enjoy the maps that you make. You know, you can have like 4 shitty maps, because there's usually 4 shitty maps that people don't like in every COD game. For the recent years, the maps have been pretty trash in my opinion. All Warzone POIs slightly altered, like it's kind of trash. This time around, they're like campaign maps, which isn't terrible. I like that better than them being Warzone maps. I hate them trying to push Warzone onto a multiplayer function. Like that just should not happen. If I want to play multiplayer, I'm playing multiplayer, you know. Give me the 6v6 function. Make me feel like I'm playing multiplayer pubs. But if I'm playing Warzone, you know, make it feel like I'm playing Warzone. I don't understand why they can't just like fully differentiate both of the systems and both, I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird thing they got going on. I do like the new little like specialty slot that gives you like an extra ability kind of, or like a perk, I guess. I would say ability. So it's like, say you put on like 3 red perks, you get this thing called the Enforcer, I think it is. I think it's the Enforcer, Recon, and then another one. I don't know the green one because I don't use like Flak Jacket and all that and all the green perks. I usually use either the blue perks or the red perks, because it has like double time and stuff like that. But it gives you like an ability on each set of perk if you have 3 across the board. So that's a pretty good new add. I don't think they've had that in previous Treyarch games, or even any other Sledgehammer or Infinity War games. And you know, classic Treyarch wildcard systems, you gotta love it, you know. They're not bad. I like it. It's a good add to the game. Gives you a little extra shit to do. You know, Overkill, Attack Master, stuff like that. All right, let's move on to zombies. Zombies, you know, new story seems pretty good. I won't lie. I haven't done the Easter egg for Terminus yet. I need all the boys to hop on, and we need to do that Terminus Easter egg. But we did the Liberty Falls Easter egg, and the Easter egg's fun, and it's very easy to do. And I feel like even the Terminus one is pretty self-explanatory and like pretty easy to do. You don't really have to do much or listen to much to like follow along. There's like one part in the Terminus area where there's like a equation you have to do, but you can also just pay $5K and just skip the equation. You don't have to do the equation at all. But it is a simple equation. It's not hard to do. Basic math, honestly. You just have one person save the zombie, run around, and just do the math equation. Have the best person that knows math in your party do the math equation. It's not hard. They'll just get out of the way fastest because, you know, they'd be good at math. And I'm not big on the Gobblegum system. Like, it's not that I don't like it. I love the Gobblegums. Just I don't know too much about the Gobblegum system. 10 out of 10. Love the Gobblegums. Bunch of different perks I can get. Stockpile for my ammo, you know, shields, just random stuff. If you give me more items in zombies and just let me have fun, I'm gonna love it. So like zombies, it's a banger. Zombies is a banger. You got like the normal upgrade system, you know, for like the perks and the ammo and the field upgrades, and gotta go into your augments, research and augment, and then you get abilities or buffs for like Juggernaut or like stamina up, and you gotta unlock those buffs, and then you can put 2 buffs on, which is pretty cool, you know. Again, give me more opportunities and more stuff to use in zombies, and I'm gonna have more fun of a time. Like, it's just gonna be a fucking blast for me and everybody else in the party. Yeah, I don't really have any cons about zombies. Zombies, for me, as like a casual zombies player, that like, it's not like hardcore on just like, oh, zombies all the time. Zombies. I mean, it's good. I enjoy it. Like I said, I enjoy the story. The story's pretty damn good. The new characters are all right. Bringing some like old zombie mobs back from the older games is always good. I love that. Multiplayer is just multiplayer. There's a lot of cons with the multiplayer. I could rant all day long on multiplayer and Warzone cons. We all know the cons, and we all know what's bad with the fucking game. And we all know whose fault it is, and they just do absolutely nothing for it because they don't really care about their community and their fan base too much. They started losing revenue when Modern Warfare 2 came out, and then they dropped Modern Warfare 3, 3 and it was better, and they slightly regained tension again. They don't like us, honestly. Let's be honest, boys. They don't like us. Yeah, the campaign, fire. So like, honestly, if I had to say, if you were going across the board and you were going, okay, let me look at the campaign, let me look at the multiplayer, let me look at the zombies, let me see how all three are, and let me check off if I like them or not. I would check all of them off. I would check all of them off the list. So if you're going for all three and you want to play the campaign, you want to play multiplayer, and you want to play zombies, then I would say yes. Black Ops 6 is worth your $70. But if you're just in it to play Warzone, or in it just for the campaign, or in it just for zombies, I mean, obviously that's up to you. I would say don't buy the game, because using it for one function that, I mean, yes, it's still good. You're not going to get like the full experience of the whole game. And this year, the game is pretty good. I'm a Treyarch dick rider all the way. I love me Treyarch games. They always do me right. I was extremely sad when David Vonderhaart left Treyarch. I was very scared to see how the new Treyarch game was going to come out. And honestly, boys, I think we're sitting pretty damn good right now. Hopefully they keep going on the incline with these games and adding different stuff to the game to keep people more, interactive. The Omni movement, everyone's freaking out over the Omni movement. I put this at like the end of the video. It's whatever, bro. They copied fucking XDefiant. They copied XDefiant, bro. Let's just be honest. They looked at XDefiant because XDefiant was getting retention. And they're like, let's fucking copy that shit. It was a good ad. I'm not saying it wasn't. Yoink and twist, baby. The yoink and twist. Famous Ludwig quote. You yoink and you twist. And they did exactly that. It's a pretty damn good game this year. $70 price tag. I mean, it's worth your money if you want to play everything. If you're just buying it for the campaign, don't buy the fucking game. If you're just buying it for like multiplayer, I mean, it is what it is. You're probably going to play Warzone then, so buy the fucking game. Honestly, just get it on Game Pass. If you have an Xbox or if you have a PC, I highly, highly, highly recommend just get the game on Game Pass, because it's $15 plus you get the game on Game Pass and you get the rest of the whole package of PC or Xbox games on Game Pass. Get it on Game Pass, or buy the game if you want to play all of the functions. Don't buy it for just one thing. That would be a waste of money.
Bitch, I feel like the baby, yeah. Fuck all that talking, just pay me, yeah. Shit is too easy and gravy, yeah.